Fluffy Platinum here. Today, very exciting video today. We are going to be discussing everything about my third album, Syncopation. Today I am being joined by a guest. We have our assistant producer here, still Prometheus.
Hello. Hi.
And also, we are filming in a very special location today. We are in one of the studios that Syncopation is being birthed in. No, that sounds wrong. Made in. Sure, that works. We are very excited to be discussing everything about the album today. As I'm sure you guys all know, we have one of the songs from the album. It's come out on the 8th of April, Crazy Music. Yippee! Yippee! It is literally a part 2 to Touch of the Autism.
Yeah. Which is why yippee is perfect for it.
Yippee! I guess the first thing we want to discuss here is, I'm sure you guys we're all waiting very anxiously to find out when exactly this special album is coming out. So, since I used some very improper words, the due date for the album is the 6th of September this year. That's amazing. Thank you guys. Thank you.
We'll do the gender reveal eventually.
That's definitely an anticipated release date. Confident we'll get that out on time.
I'd be more surprised if we didn't.
Yeah, we would. I would be very surprised. Yeah, what else do you think we should talk about with the album?
Probably all those shirts that people are gonna wear eventually.
The shirts?
And prints, etc., etc.
We were making shirts.
We are now.
Alright, cool. Guys, we're gonna make some shirts. So we're gonna also have like a very exciting merch drop to celebrate the release of this album. So as you can see on the screen, we've gotten some examples from some artists I have commissioned. We are going to make some stickers, some keychains, prints, and now shirts.
I love lying.
I love lying. I love spreading misinformation on the internet. Maybe should I briefly mention that we are also planning to do an album launch?
Yes.
Okay. I'm also currently trying to organize an album launch, hopefully in September, to celebrate this wonderful release of this very exciting album. Me and the assistant producer, still Prometheus, we have worked very hard on the songs, and we continue to do so.
We put our blood, sweat, tears, and other liquids in there.
Yes, we did.
Next, we're gonna go into the track list and precisely what is on this album. What you, the people, are waiting for, because you're not entirely sure yet.
Yeah.
First song on the track list is gonna be "Irresistible Dance." What if we tell us the people a little bit about this bang.
As the title suggests, the song is meant to be like invoke an irresistible dance,
like Piper style. I like it.
The title is inspired by, well, actually the song in general is partially inspired by a spell in Dungeons and Dragons called Otto's Irresistible Dance, which my D&D OC has, but we're not talking about OC lore today.
I am not.
I am not. You bully. Says the guy who likes Alien and
I'm so normal about Alien, actually.
Just like how I'm normal about Zoom.
Exactly.
Back on track. And I also like the lyrical content is like inspired by like in the idol community, even though if people wouldn't say it to my face, I was like constantly being criticized like just purely because I had like original music or because I was autistic. But I think Crazy Music touches on that more, but we'll get to that later. Like these people pick apart at what I do, but they won't even do it themselves. Like I feel like maybe I would have a little bit more respect if they tried it themselves.
I was gonna say something, but that's more applicable to one of the later songs in the album, so I'll bring that up then.
Alright.
So the next song on the track list is Heartbeats Loudly.
Oh yeah, this one's a very exciting one because I initially wrote the lyrics for this when I was 13 years old.
Like 8 years ago? No.
It was 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
That does not feel right. I should not have been 13 6 years ago. That doesn't feel right. And yeah, no, I just like thinking what kind of songs I was gonna make for for this album, Syncopation, and then I remembered I had the lyrics for Heartbeats Loudly written down on paper back when I used to write them on paper. I just put everything in a Google Drive now. And so yeah, I came back to it. I produced a song and it actually turned out really nice.
It's a brain scratcher. I'm gonna say that. It's a complete brain scratcher.
And it would,
but I'm biased because I helped. So
yeah, I was gonna say it wouldn't be a brain scratcher without their help, so I have to thank them for that.
The next song is one I'm definitely biased on. Killer Moves.
Yeah. So Prometheus, you do like a lot of cabaret stuff, right?
Yeah, I like my music spooky.
And obviously I do a lot of dance tracks, so we kind of like combine that together, and we kind of it's almost like
electro swing, but it's different enough to electro swing for it to be its own thing.
Yeah, but I think for like simplicity's sake, I would say it's like techno swing.
Yeah.
Which is very exciting because disco balls are shiny and so is a knife.
Yeah. It's also got some of the lyrics have also got some references to Greek mythology. I don't know how many of you know Greek mythology, but if you know who Clytemnestra is...
Oh, everyone in my fan base is autistic, they'll know.
Okay, yeah. If you know who Clytemnestra is, I reference, at least in the verses that I've written, I've referenced her tragedy a couple times.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of it. I love it when women murder, okay? Every woman
really
and every femme presenting person should be allowed to kill at least one person. I was talking about this on International Women's Day. You should all be allowed to just kill one guy. So the next one is Your Best Friend.
So that is inspired by my ex and his best friend. Hence what the title suggests. Like, yeah, the song's about like obviously being cheated on by your partner with somebody who's very obviously not their best friend, even though they say it is. So that's kind of about that. So like the lyrics are a bit moody, I guess, angsty, but like it's pretty danceable.
So the next song on the track list is All for Nothing, which is the one that the...
Yes, this is the one I've got working on with Spider. So another song inspired by the idol community. The lyrical content talks about like Planet Electronica was rushed because I felt like I needed to do that to stay relevant, but I felt like there was a lot of things I felt like I needed to do to stay relevant, but in the end I just ended up burning myself out and it wasn't really like appreciated anyways, so that is what that is about, and Spider was happy to join me on this track because they also relate to the feelings of depression and burnout. So.
Then we have Crazy Music, Autism Song number
2. Autism Song, the second. This time it's personal.
The sequel, we're gonna get ya!
So if it's not already out by the time you guys are watching this video, it is, it's about, it talks about my personal experience on being autistic, like in a positive light, I guess, and was also released for Autism Acceptance Month. Hopefully it is available to stream now. If not, you can pre-save it. It's going to be in the link in the description below either way.
Next is Artificial Intelligence. Now, I wanted to expand on something you said when we were talking about Irresistible Dance. It was more relevant for this than it was for that. It's like how AI artists will say, look at someone who's drawn or made actual art and been like, I could do that. Go use AI. Anyway,
So yeah, Artificial Intelligence is a diss track on AI. Now that I think about it, it's kind of got similar themes to Irresistible Dance. But like it does more talk about like the AI side of things. Like, yeah, sure, you can get a computer to do things for you, but like a human output is it's just much higher quality and it's worth the time. And yeah, so just go commission your artist friends instead, or do it yourself. Because literally one of the lyrics is like, why don't you pick up a pencil?
Exactly. If you ever think about using AI, just remember, you have a brain. You can learn new skills. It's okay.
Yay!
I beg of people to learn new skills.
Also gives you a hobby.
Yes. And the last song on the track list is Night Disco.
Night Disco! You guys already know that one.
Yeah.
But we could just talk about it more.
We could be going further into detail.
To the average listener, it just sounds like a typical dance song. Like with the lyrics talking about dancing, partying, being the resident performer at a club. But like it's a lot deeper than that than people might think. Yeah, it's about finding the community that accepts you, and like when you do participate in a community that accepts you, everything feels a lot easier.
It does.
So that's why Night Disco is like a mellow yet dancey kind of song. Anything you want to add?
I think a lot of the songs on Syncopation kind of come together in a very like, I don't know, despite some of them being a bit more melancholy, at least in lyrics and in meaning, they all do have this very uplifting quality to them. That
Yeah.
I feel like as an album, Syncopation's kind of about overcoming things. Those things are varied and different, and sometimes some parts of it are harder than others, but
Yeah.
it's always important to, it's the word I'm going for here, like, you can still change, but you change for yourself, not for other people.
Yeah. And I think that's what like helped me like evolve as a music artist, realizing that I should not waste time trying to please others, because it's just a waste of time.
Some people are just never going to be pleased.
Anything else we wanted to touch on, discuss?
Oh, we were going to show demos.
Oh, demos. We can't obviously show you all the songs, and we can't obviously show you all of these songs that we are going to show. But so firstly, I think we can definitely listen to the start of Irresistible Dance. But yeah, what do we feel about Irresistible Dance, chat?
Itchy. In the good way.
Okay,
Good way.
That's good. I feel like that's most of the songs on here, actually.
Yeah. Very much also, like I said before we started recording, Geometry Dash core. Like, I can tell what phase of the Geometry Dash map will be on every part of the song.
That's okay. When Irresistible Dance does come out, when the album does come out, can somebody please map it for Geometry?
If any of you map it, I will play the map. I will get on this one's live stream, and I will play the map in front of everyone.
Nice.
I'll probably fail because I'm not good at Geometry Dash, but I'll do it. I'll try.
I actually do like seeing fan stuff, so yes, please do consider it. I feel like I could show Heartbeat loudly, but like we are going to like record some clips of me performing that soon, so do you think it's necessary, or you guys can just wait for it to come out on YouTube, right? You guys are patient. Yeah, you're patient.
Better be.
Because like I am a very busy woman. I have 5 gigs to prepare for. Well, one's coming up this Saturday from the time of filming. I've got my uni, obviously, and I've got this album that I need to fine tune and polish. Yeah, I can't wait to master this. Like, I can't wait to book out the mastering suite. And
there are so many songs on this album that are going to be so fun to master.
It is. Now we can segue into the Q&A. We would like to thank you all for submitting some wonderful questions. We can't wait to answer them and do a little bit of discussion. I'm sure this is what you guys were waiting for, the discussion, the answers. Do you think that's what they were waiting for?
I think they were waiting to find out that the answer is 42. You know, like to the meaning of life.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Anyway,
let's see what you guys have asked us.
First up, we have a question from artist_X. They ask, how long does it take you from conceiving an idea for an album to its completion?
Well, it's sometimes like I can just go like get an idea like an instant. Like actually, I do remember like with my first album, Eclectic Confusion, that was like something I thought on for a while. But yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna release this album. It's gonna be eclectic and it's gonna confuse the shit out of people when people listen to it.
It's very apt.
Mm. But I guess to answer that question, yeah, no, I have been thinking of the idea for this album for like a couple of months now. Like maybe like late last year, I decided that I was gonna work on this. Because initially last year I said I was like gonna quit music completely, but I just couldn't do that. So I guess I'm glad I came up with the idea for this album because yeah, I wanted to rebrand from doing idol stuff, and yeah, the name Syncopation is a music term after all, and I want to like transition to the into the music stuff. I hope that answers that.
Next up, Cosmic.Roars asks, have you tried anything out of your comfort zone for the album? And if so, did you love it?
Yeah, definitely. So for a couple of songs, I'm actually using like dubstep bass for a couple of them, even though I'm not sure if you could count any of them as dubstep. Could you?
They're almost there. They're not quite, but almost. It's like...
It's almost there.
Yeah.
Also,
Very
my
evil love
lecturer,
child.
if you are seeing this, please do not listen to the songs. You are going to hate me for using dubstep instruments for anything other than dubstep. And he's like a professional drum and bass producer too, so yeah, so that was out of my comfort zone, but I'm glad I tried it anyways because it ended up working really well and it ended up buttering the bread that is the song.
Or like seasoning the white people chicken.
True. Because like obviously when I was an idol, I did like more like I did like electronica, industrial kind of stuff. But for the yeah, I think this whole album's like stepping out of my comfort zone because for this one it's like more dance pop, more EDM, more kind of stuff like that, more synth pop.
Yeah, a lot of like bringing in elements from other genres, really expanding things.
Yeah, just showing the world a new me, I guess, from the music.
Atomic Skeletons asks, were any songs on the album more difficult to produce than other ones?
Oh yeah, I mean the first one that comes to mind is artificial intelligence. Like I think you remember I struggled to like properly map a structure out for the composition.
Yeah, it took like a couple re-listens for us to get that down.
Yeah, and then I ended up just like scrapping the Ableton project and making it on Logic Pro. It worked out a lot better.
Also with killer moves.
Yeah,
that one's my bad, to be fair.
Yes, Still Prometheus and I also have a collaboration song on the album, and I feel like a majority of the time we work on the album, we just do a lot of vocal stems.
Yeah, I mean, you can't say the album's not going, because it is going. We're working on it.
It is, yeah, but it's really exciting, really new. Like we blend our two styles together, and I think it really works. It's like salt and vinegar chip flavored ice cream. It's yummy. It works.
Yeah, I've never tried that in my whole life, but
neither have I.
Hypothetically, yes. Yeah, I think there's a better analogy you could have used, but yes. The next question is from Mutant Scrap Metal, and they ask, do you plan on making music videos for any of the songs?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm currently currently communicating with like some former students on my university's campus to make a music video for Night Disco. Hopefully we can have that happen, and it's going to be really exciting because I remember when I made my first music video for Audiophile, that was super exciting. But I also got harassed for that, but that's a different story. We'll save that for later. I also really think like Irresistible Dance and All for Nothing would make very great music videos.
The Beholding _ asks, what inspired you to make this album? We've kind of already answered that one with the first question. Just your experience with changing over to music full time.
Yeah, if you guys know that I have officially left the idol community, I'm not doing that shit again. I'm sorry. I love you guys. I'm not doing that shit again though.
Respect, but it's just not for you.
Yeah. As again, Syncopation is all about rebranding, showing who I truly am, not holding back that and expressing that through my music. I think that is what Syncopation is about. You know, because Syncopation is like, it's a musical theory term for like what plays in the offbeats. So for example, I could get up a drum sequencer here, and as you see, I've got like the kicks on the 4 beats, and now I could add hi-hats in the middle there, and yeah, I guess you could class that as syncopation. And I feel like I'm an offbeat, to be honest, in the main one. Like, you got the main beats, and then I'm just like in the middle, the offbeat.
That will make that's what brings the whole song together.
Yeah, it is.
Underscore Banu Banui asks, is there a particular song that holds special significance for you?
I feel like with all my songs, like, they do have some personal connection to me, even if it's just about like dancing and clubbing. First and most obvious one would be Night Disco. Even though like the lyrics just seem like they're talking about like I want to dance, party at a club, there's actually a deeper meaning to it if you listen closely, I would say. I think the lyrics to Night Disco was inspired by how like I realized that like the idol path wasn't my only path. I could choose a different path. And because of that, I found the community that I was accepted and appreciated in. And a Night Disco is about that. It's about finding the right community.
Next up is a question from Thick Thighs Save Lives.
That's amazing.
What was the most memorable part of making the album?
The most memorable part? Obviously coming in here with this guy and doing a bunch of vocal stims. Like, we have to allocate extra time into all studio bookings just to do these vocal stims.
At least you can't say our voices aren't going to be warmed up for anything, because we're always yapping.
True. Great exercise on the lungs.
Any other memorable parts, or is it just me?
Yeah, it's just you.
Okay, I win. Michael.Shelley36 asks, how did you choose the album title and or song titles?
I mean, I feel like we kind of covered that already earlier, but like...
At least with the album title. Yeah, all the song titles are very, like, obviously, because they're song titles, very, like, special to the song. But there's only a couple where you really say the name of the song in the chorus or anything, which I think adds to the... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for?
The flavor.
Yeah, I guess the flavor. The creativity.
Syncopation is a music theory term. But what I didn't cover is that it's actually probably thanks to one of my lecturers here at SAE that I even came up with the idea for that album title in the first place. Because he mentions that term a lot, and I was like, ooh, that's a nice word. I'm going to take that.
Itches your brain just nicely enough. And now you're making a whole album about it.
Yeah.
I've got 2 questions left.
Oh.
This next one is by Burgers_Binted. They ask, who did you collaborate with on this album?
I mean, first and most obviously, still Prometheus right here. They are the assistant producer for every single track on the album. And also...
I see all, I hear all, and I know all.
Yes. And are also a featuring artist on the song. What's it called?
Killer Moves.
Killer Moves, yes.
We named it today.
Yeah, we did, actually. That is a very exciting song because it's about murder, it's about dancing, it's about
dancing while murdering.
Hell yeah. It's just that feminine urge to murder people.
Yeah, as you do.
Yeah. On All for Nothing, we also have a rapper. Her name is Spider. She is doing a verse on that song. I met her through uni. She is one of my classmates. I'm very excited to have her on the track. And I'm sure she is too.
And our final question... Our final question is by Samsung Refrigerator. And they ask, how much Doom influence is going to be in the album? Be normal. Lock in.
Oh my god.
How many cacao demons out of 10 do you think there's going to be?
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry.
No. I am neurotypical about Doom and would never include it or incorporate it into any of my work, ever. No, I am neurotypical. I like Doom the way a neurotypical would.
You would never sample Doom.
Let's just be clear. Never. Absolutely not. Your best friend was definitely not inspired by my house.wad. No, what are you talking about?
I can't get it. See, you're autistic. Sorry, you're neurotypical about Doom as a whole. I'm so neurotypical about my house.wad. Like, I'm so typical about it.
I'm neurotypical, okay? I guarantee you, if still Prometheus pulled up a picture of a cacodemon right now on their phone, I would be able to keep a completely straight face for 30 whole minutes. Like, okay, there is nobody in this world that is more neurotypical about Doom than me, okay? Let's just be clear about that.
Okay, check it out. How long do you think I can keep them going? I think I can kind of sit like for a while.
Okay, next. Do we have any more questions?
No, that was the last one.
Oh my god. Okay. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Oh, wait. Do we want to show people around the studio first?
That is true. That's the thing I was forgetting.
Yes. Let's, hold on. Let's get the camera. Hello. So, first of all, we've got the wall paneling.
The wall.
And then if we come over here, we've got, obviously you've got the desk behind me. We'll have a look at that later. And we got some synths.
We've got a lot of synths, actually.
Yeah, this is like the synth room. Microphone stands, a window out into the hallway, pretty fucking useless. What else do we have? We have a sign explaining the etiquette of the studio rooms.
Basically, don't fuck anything up.
Yeah, pretty much. And you guessed it, more synths and a random ass TV that
It turned on like once, and we still haven't figured out what the hell it does.
Yeah.
Same with that one.
Also, more hardboard synths. And lastly, we got the deck.
Ta-da!
The not the deck, the console.
And
Whatever
the deck is
you
also
frickin'
there.
call it. It's something. Okay, thank you for coming and watching this video. I hope you guys are looking forward to the release of Syncopation. Because I feel like September can't come quick enough.
Yeah. If you guys aren't looking forward to it, we certainly are.
Hell yeah. Yeah, be on the lookout for some random ass flies. Do not take them down this time. I'm watching you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for
I don't think I
watching.
covered that one again.
Please like and subscribe. You know the drill.
Yeah.
Goodbye.